Air, as you know, is an insulator. For current to pass through air, you need a very high voltage. This circuit I assembled can do close to 30,000 kilovolts and arc a gap of 1 centimeter. If you also want to learn how to make this simple circuit with parts from a bug zapper, watch this video till the end. This bug zapper is capable of generating voltages up to 2 kilovolts. Buying a new one and taking it apart sounds unreasonable, so find an old one that doesn't work. I will take apart this handle from an old bug zapper. After unscrewing the nuts and opening the case, you can see there is a circuit and a battery powering the circuit. After taking one look at the circuit, you can clearly see why this one stopped working. The three components we need to desolder from this circuit is this transformer, the high voltage diodes, and the high voltage capacitors. This transformer has a total of 6 pins and 3 windings: the primary winding, the secondary winding, and the feedback winding. This is the R4000. This diode can handle reverse voltages of up to 4 kilovolts. And lastly, we have this 3 kilovolt 100 picofarad capacitor. The circuit is divided into two parts. The first half of the circuit looks something like this. It has a power source, the transformer, an NPN transistor, and a 1 kilo ohm resistor. The 6 pins of the transformer are connected to the windings as shown in this diagram. What we need to find out before proceeding is the correct orientation of these pins. For that, we will use a multimeter. Select the continuity checker. Now use the probes and find out which two corner pins are part of the same winding. When you connect the probes to the correct pair of pins, your multimeter will make a sound. For my circuit, I'll be using a TIP122 NPN transistor. You can also use a 2N2222 NPN transistor. You will also need a 1 kilo ohm resistor. The base of the transistor through the 1 kilo ohm resistor connects to the first pin of the transformer. The collector pin of the transistor connects to the VCC and also to the second pin of the transformer. The third pin of the transformer connects to the emitter of the transistor. The fourth pin connects to ground, and the fifth and sixth pin is where you receive the oscillating high voltage output. The second part of a circuit is a voltage multiplier circuit. We feed the oscillating high voltage from the previous circuit into this one. I built this circuit with the high voltage capacitors and diodes I salvaged from my bug zapper. The high voltage arcs are achieved between these two contacts. After building it on a perf board, the circuit should look something like this. This is the first, and this is the second part of the circuit. I've added a heatsink for keeping the transistor cool, a 2-pin connector for connecting my battery, the transformer and the resistor as you saw in the circuit diagram, a button to make arcs only when I need the arcs, the 6 capacitors and the 6 diodes as you saw in the circuit diagram. This is where the output of the first circuit goes into the input of the second one. 2 pieces of enameled 20 gauge copper wire between which we will get the arcs. I also removed all the copper that is not soldered anywhere to prevent internal arcing. I'll supply this with 8 volts and you can now see it work. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and press subscribe.